Hi everyone, today my topic is about crowding out in blood donation. This is a theory mentioned by Richard Titmuss in 1970. He argued that monetary compensation for donating blood might reduce the supply of blood donors. To test his theory, Carl and his partner made an experiment in 2008. There were three groups in the experiment. In Group 1, donors got nothing from donating. In Group 2, donors would receive monetary compensation after voluntary blood donation. In Group 3, donors can choose to take the money themselves or donate to charity. Under each condition, they investigated whether volunteers were still willing to donate blood. There are two hypotheses. The first one is crowding out hypothesis. The supply of blood donor is higher with no payment than with a payment, which compared the people in Group 2 and Group 1. The second one is charity option hypothesis. For a given monetary payment, the supply of blood donors is higher with a charity option than without a charity option, which compared the people in Group 3 and Group 2. Two theories may explain this well. The first is intrinsic motivation theory. Introduction of monetary payment may reduce the intrinsic motivation to behave altruistically. In this situation, people believe that I'm not doing this for money. If you pay for it, this is no longer about altruism, so I quit. The second is signal altruism. Introduction of a monetary reward may make it more difficult to signal altruism. In this situation, if you receive money, others would say, oh my God, how can you receive money from donating? You are not altruistic at all. So we may conclude that paying can be good or sometimes bad. We talk about this in the model. In this model, the utility from donating blood and donating money to charity are both positive, which are M and S. It is easy to understand because by engaging in altruistic behavior, donors gain pride and self-satisfaction. The point is, the utility from monetary compensation, which is N, can be either positive or negative. For the positive part, it is easy to understand because you get money, you are better off. For the negative part, if receiving monetary compensation, it will reduce donors' pride in altruism or make it difficult to signal altruism, like we mentioned previously. So for these people, money compensation has negative impact on their feelings. That is, if N is negative and the negative impact of receiving money is larger than the positive impact of being altruism, which means M plus N is negative. So donors will not donate blood. However, if they are allowed to donate money to charity, which means M plus S are positive, so donors will increase their willingness to donate. The experimental result also shows the gender gap. In experiments, women showed more significant differences between three groups, which means for women, N is much smaller than that for men, and S is much larger than that for men. We can explain this by women are more concerned with social esteem than men. So in conclusion, a growing experimental literature testing monetary incentives suggests that financial incentives can be sometimes counterproductive. Here are two questions we can think about. The first one is, under what circumstances do you think monetary compensation should be implemented and under what circumstances should not be implemented? The second one is, in addition to the theories mentioned above, What other reasons do you think can explain this crowding out theory? That's all. Thank you, guys.